How many times have we heard this phrase from motivational speakers, from gurus, from trainers, from coaches, that you need to visualize to be able to achieve your goals? Hi, I am Shenoy Manek, a master trainer in Neuro-Linguistic Programming and a powerful living coach. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can powerfully visualize to be able to achieve your results, to be able to reach your dreams and your goals. So if you're excited about this session, about this tutorial, please type in excited in the comment section so that I know you're here and you are listening to me. So to begin with, what is visualization? You could say, Seema, visualization is very simple. It's something that I have heard about a lot, and it's about seeing something in your mind's eye, is it not? However, it's not as simple as that. Visualization takes more than just thinking about something in your mind's eye. Visualization, in fact, is your ability to live a certain experience, which means in your mind's eye, if you're able to see, feel, hear, smell, taste, experience the entire, what's happening around you with all your senses, that is visualization. And you can ask me, is that possible? Is it possible for me to experience with all my senses like something is happening? It is possible, and that is the best way to visualize. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that in this video. So first of all, what's visualization? It's not just seeing, it is actually experiencing a certain moment or a certain memory. Why should one visualize? How does it work so miraculously in our lives? I'm going to tell you 3 benefits. The first benefit is you are able to access some beautiful moments from your past. What happens in a lot of people's lives is that they have a lot of great things that have happened in the past in everybody's life. So the power to visualize, if you are really good at visualizing, the first benefit is that you can go back to any memory in your life which was amazing. And when you go back to that memory and you're able to relive it using all your senses and just go back to that moment when all those amazing things were happening to you, you take away all that energy and suddenly life doesn't seem so bad anymore, isn't it? The second benefit is that if you're great in visualizing, you can create a future event for yourself as though it has already happened. All the concepts that we hear about, the law of attraction, spirituality, attracting what you want into your life, attracting miracles into your life, how does all that work? All of these work on 2 concepts, gratitude and visualization. And if you are really great at visualization, then you can actually create a future event, and you can go to that event and you can literally live that event and experience everything in that event, so that it feels like you've already been there, you've done that, you've driven that car, you have been in that house, you have spoken in front of so many people, you have already achieved that weight that you have been wanting to achieve, the weight loss. You already are so fit, you have already gotten rid of the disease that you want to get rid of. So you have already experienced that end result. And once you're able to achieve that level of visualization, that's when miracles start happening, right? So before we move ahead and I discuss about the third benefit of visualization, I want you all to type in the comment section, what do you want to visualize? What do you want to manifest in your life? Is it a dream car? Is it your soulmate? Is it an amazing relationship? Is it a house? Is it a dream career? Is it a business that you want to establish? And yes, please hit the like button, because this is how this video is going to be able to reach more and more people, and I will be able to reach my mission to make a difference to 1 million lives. Awesome. So the third benefit of visualization is that when you learn to visualize really well, you can become very good at reprogramming your subconscious mind. If you have learned NLP, and if you haven't, I suggest that you should learn NLP as soon as possible, because it's an absolutely powerful, tremendous brain science which helps you reprogram your subconscious mind. To be able to reprogram your subconscious mind, you need to get really good at visualizing. And trust me, once you become very good at this skill, life becomes very beautiful, because the world in here will be very beautiful. Even if the world out there is not yet as great as you want it to be, in here it's beautiful, and that's what creates all the amazing manifestation in your life, right? So the first step for you to become really good in visualization is to improve your sensory acuity and get really good at observation. In NLP, we call that calibration. Become really good at calibrating. And this goes for everything. So if you're visualizing let's say a car, and you want to have a dream car in your life in the next, let's say 2 years, 1 or 2 years time, then if you haven't seen it and you haven't observed it and you haven't known that vividly on the outside, it is very difficult to create it in your mind's eye. And if you don't create it in your mind's eye, you don't get excited about it, you don't manifest it, right? So the first step is to improve your sensory acuity so that you are able to use all your senses. I'm going to leave a link to a video I have made on how to become really good in observation and calibration. Do check out that video as well in my YouTube channel, NLP Magic. I'm going to leave a link on top, right? The second step for you to enhance your power of visualization is to practice visualization of something that's happened in the past. Now, a lot of people say, oh, visualize your dream. You're like, how? How do I do that? How do I visualize my dream? Because you have never practiced visualizing that thing. You have never seen it before, but you have seen things in your past. So let us say you have had a amazing meal yesterday. Let's imagine you went to a restaurant and you had a really tasty meal, right? How you can get better at visualization is today, just close your eyes and visualize that meal you had yesterday. Go into the vivid details. Imagine you're again sitting in that restaurant seat. The meal is in front of you and whatever you were eating is in front of you. And vividly observe the colors, vividly take in the ambience of that place, become associated. This is another concept of neuro-linguistic programming, knowing how to associate with something and dissociate with something, right? So you become associated in a past, of course, a pleasant one. You don't want to get into an unpleasant one. So get into a pleasant memory, something that you want to experience in an associated way, and observe all its qualities. Smell the food, imagine the taste of how it felt, how you amazingly satisfied you felt. Feel that ambience of people, talking to them, how much fun you had. Imagine vividly that and relive that past experience. Why should you do that? Because you have already done that memory before. You have had that experience. It's easy to visualize something you've experienced before. It's to start with something you have never experienced is difficult. But once you have experienced something like that and you have practiced your visualization through a past memory, then it will be easy for you to create a future memory. The third one is use all your senses to heighten your experience. What do I mean by that? As a person, become somebody who experiences with all your senses. From today, whenever you're eating a meal or whenever you're going for a walk, let us say you're going for a little walk in the garden in the evening, touch the flowers, feel things around you, take in those colors, hear the sounds, experience those emotions within you, and become aware of all your senses. Start learning to observe everything. Usually people just rush through things. You go for a walk, but while you're walking, you're on your phone, you're doing 10 things over there, you're worried about what you're going to cook for dinner, you're worried about what's going to happen in office tomorrow. You hardly ever live that moment. And the final step is imagine a future event, but a very simplistic one. For example, I started off with imagining the Eiffel Tower. I used to imagine the Eiffel Tower like I am there. So a future event, imagine something that you want to experience. Close your eyes and just think of how the Eiffel Tower might feel. You're standing under it, those golden towers on top of you, people walking around you, things happening over there. So you started with practicing a past memory, but slowly and steadily start practicing or start creating imaginary events in your mind's eye and experiencing them with all your senses. Once you have seen something in your mind's eye and you've experienced it, it feels like you've already done it. And that gives you the feeling of gratefulness, and that leads to manifestation, attraction, and all those other concepts. So NLP also is a very powerful toolkit to manifest what you want in your life. In this video, we have spoken about what is visualization, why you should visualize, and 5 steps to become great at improving your visualization power so that you can manifest what you want in your life. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining me for this video. If you are going to be seeing this in my YouTube, please subscribe to NLP Magic, because this is where you will find all my videos in one single place. Thank you very much for joining me today, everybody. I'll see you soon in another video.